of the laws that pertain to laws of Shofar. We have the following laws. I'm just going to skip through it very, very fast. We know that the preferable to have is to have a Shofar shel ayin, to have a ram's horn that they take. What they do is they take out the zachlut, they take out the male part, which is the filling part of the Shofar out, and they leave the nakvut, they make a hole, that's called a nekev. They leave the female part was there, and they blow the Shofar. You have to make sure the Shofar is complete. Shofar, you have to try your best. They should have no cracks. You shouldn't have any holes. Should not have any things engraved on it. Should not have any additional things on it. A lot of people, no, Toys R Us is no good. The Shofar, a lot of people, they have is the Shofar, they decorate with silver and whatnot. Shulchan Aruch says, Lo yafeh mosim, it's not the right thing to do. Make sure your Shofar is, as they say, naked. No problem, no what's his name, nothing added to it. This way you have to make sure the Shofar is
But for every mitzvot we're supposed to beautify it, no? Why not this one?
Beautified, but this one they say because if you're going to add anything on the outside extra, you will change the sound of the shofar. And because you will change the actual sound of the shofar, it's not a good thing at all. It's preferable not to have that at all. Okay. Now, as you all know, when you play a musical instrument that you're blowing, if you close certain holes, or you hold it with your hands, you are changing the voice that's coming out. The sound that comes out over here has a very big effect on it. So therefore, better off not to have such things, and better have such a way. Also, I've learned many halachot that pertain that the shofar has to be yours. Shofar, if it was stolen, it was used, it's not a problem, but better not to do that, please, because you are doing an avirah. Since the voice, you're not stealing the voice, but you're stealing the actual object, is not really a problem. Then they say you're not allowed to have a shofar which is coming from avodah zarah, from idol worship, cannot be from ir nidachat. Many laws that pertain to it. Make sure the shofar is yours, make sure everything is good, and you have no problem at all. Now, another one is like this. He says it does not make it doesn't make a nafkamina, it doesn't make a difference what sound it has. Sometimes the shofar could have a sound which is very thick, ooh. And sometimes you could have a shofar which is very, not thick, which is very what? Which is very thick. Whichever one it is good to go. Okay, let us proceed further. Now, there's many things pertain over here. If it got a little bit damaged, how to fix it and whatnot. So just leave it, many are how pertain. So whatever happens to your shofar, please look in Siman Tav Kuf Pei Vav, which is 586. If many small details there pertain to the shofar. Okay, let us proceed further. Another halakha, you're not supposed to do chilul yom tov because of shofar, which means let's say your shofar got stuck in the car. You don't go ahead, tell a goy, please open the car for me, I need the shofar. We don't do these things. So, very interesting halachot that bring down over here. Huh? Afilu bedavar sheyesh bo mishum shvut, he says.
What about shvut? So we hold that, no? Trade shvut. On Shabbat we didn't do shvut.
Okay. He says if you do it through a goy, it comes out to be shvut to shvut, so it's not really a problem at all. Okay. And because Mitzvah Lokas Shulchan does say it the way you say it. Okay, let us proceed
So
further.
it's allowed to tell him to break my window and get my head out?
Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, fine, not a problem. Please, you just changed your windows. Please don't do that.
Don't break my window.
Further. Right, don't touch your windows. But let us proceed further. Some people, they go ahead and they clean out the shofar with wine. They clean out the shofar with water. Whichever liquid you use, make sure it's an honorable liquid to use. Make sure you don't use some urine or who knows what in order to clean out the shofar on the inside, because it's not mechubad, it's not kavod for the mitzvah and for the tzibur. And they know people find out what you used urine to clean out your shofar.
Who does that?
Now, let's go further. Okay, next one. Many halachot pertain how to blow the shofar. Make sure the shofar, you don't blow it inside an object. It has to be on the outside, revealed. Can be inside a pit. Many halachot that pertain to it. Now, okay, we have the following time. The time to blow the shofar is by daytime and not by nighttime. And the actual mitzvah is, although Amud HaShachar is good, but Netzach Hama and An is the proper time to hear the shofar. Okay? That is the right time to hear shofar. If you hear it in the wrong times, you do not fulfill your obligation. Another one, the obligation is to hear 9 kolot, 9 kolot altogether. We have because we have a machlok and we don't know exactly what What the middle one? The middle. The Tkiya, we know what it is. That we know what it is. The first one, the last one, we know. Is the middle is the question. Is it Yirala or is it Yivava? Right? Back and forth. Which one it is exactly? We do to the Safek, we go ahead, we do first, we do both at the same time. And therefore it's proper not to interrupt in the middle between those. What you do is the following. Please follow. You blow the shofar. The first set goes like this. Long as you're going to have the two. You have to make sure that the first Tkiya is that size. More, not just 9 turmitin, 18 turmitin. 9 turmitin means what you do, 2, 9 times. That's called 9 turmitin in Lashon of the Shulchan Aruch. So he says, therefore, you're supposed to make sure that when you blow the shofar, you have to make sure that the first Tkiya is very long. Then Shvarim Truah have to be together with no interruptions. But it's okay if interrupted. And then you have to have the Tkiya. Now, once you do that, this is considered to be 3 kolot already. Then you have the tarat, and then tashat, and then you have the tarat. You have the 2, and then you have 2, and 2. Okay, that is the way to blow the shofar, 9 kolot all together. Yes, sir. Tashrat is Tkiya, Taf is Tkiya, Shin Resh is Shvarim Truah, and Taf is Tkiya. And then Tashat, Shin is Shvarim, Resh is Truah. Okay? Now, okay. 1 second. Now, the halakha. Yom Tov that falls out on Shabbat, we know very well the halakha is we would not blow the shofar unless you were in the time of the Bet HaMikdash, in the Bet Din HaGadol, there you blow the shofar. We do not do that at all. Therefore, if you have any day that falls out on Yom Tov, we do not blow the shofar on that day. Now, yes?
You said that we don't interrupt. We sound the 9 sounds.
You're not supposed to.
I heard that when we sit down, during that time there is no interruption, but during Musaf they are interrupting, because I heard at least that we don't know whether there is one single cry 3 and then 9, or there is an interruption.
By Tkiyot Rabbanan could be they were lenient. I don't know. By Tkiyot Oraita they were machmir. Better off not to. Practice. Okay. Now the thing is like this. Now he says that we know that the obligation is to blow the shofar. Obligation to blow the shofar is on someone who has an obligation to blow. Someone who does not have an obligation to blow, right, is not really chayav. Therefore, women are exempt. There's no reason for them to drive everybody crazy because she has to hear a shofar. It's good to have this thing that they should hear the shofar. But, if they don't hear the shofar, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. There's no chiyuv. And for sure, no bracha. No brachot for women at all. Although there will be a situation, I had a case one year, I went to blow a shofar for Ashkenazi lady. She was an old lady, couldn't go, and somebody asked me to go blow shofar. We know the Ashkenazim, they are accustomed to blow the shofar
with the bracha,
because they make a bracha. No, I told the lady, Bechavot, Savri Baranan, Yilshut Shamayim. She went there, she blew, she said the bracha, and I blew the shofar, I blew the tkiyot for her. That is what happened one year. Anyways, let's proceed further. If you have somebody who is not able to bring out somebody else out of an obligation, which means anybody who cannot be part of a minyan can be counted into the minyan of the 10 people when they pray, they cannot take other people of their obligation of the blowing of the shofar. He says, although he says over here, he says women, although they are patur, but if they blew the shofar, people are yotzeh that way. There is a limud for it. There is an explanation for this. So if you are stuck, and the only one who could blow the shofar for you is a lady, you ask a man to make the bracha, and the lady could blow for you all the tkiyot.
She has to be behind mechitza? She has to be behind mechitza?
It's better, sure. Why not? What's wrong if she's behind the mechitza?
No, the question is, what's wrong if she's not?
What's wrong if she's not? Okay, listen.
Does she have to or no?
She has to be dressed modest.
Question.
She has to be modest.
If I come home and I go with my grandfather, do I say Shehecheyanu also?
Yes, you make a Shehecheyanu for him too. Okay? You have to make sure that when the person blows the shofar, he has all the people in mind, and the people have to have him in mind to be yotzeh with him. He's motzi them, they are yotzeh through him. Now, it doesn't make a difference here that he has to make sure that he knows every person, he has every person in mind. As long as he has in mind that my blowings should be good for everyone and anyone, this is perfectly fine to do it that way. Okay, we spoke about the concept of how many tkiyot we have to blow and how many kolot we have to be heard. We spoke about all that. Then we are up to the laws of Musaf Be'ezrat Hashem. We will do that next time. Yom Na'im.